Okay, but I had read it that way, and okay, anyhow. Action! Hello and welcome to Last Straw Distillery. I'm Don. This is the latest episode in a new series that we like to call Last Straw Drinks Local Oscar Edition, where we take drinks from pop culture, iconic movies and TV shows, and make them with ours and other local products. If you missed any of our previous episodes, check out the playlist link below. Go watch them, like them, share them, and subscribe to our channel. Today we are featuring a drink inspired by the movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Once Upon a Time is a movie that shows some of the old world Hollywood glamour mixed with the behind-the-scenes struggles of the actors of the time. This movie takes place in 1969 and features many beloved Hollywood icons. Rick Dalton, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, is a formerly popular television star who thought that television was beneath him and decided to venture out into the motion picture world. Cliff Booth is his stunt double, but he's more his best friend and a glorified gopher. These are the two main characters, but there is a parallel storyline. The second storyline revolves around the popular young director and his young wife, who happen to move in next door to Rick in the Hollywood Hills. This young director is Roman Polanski and his up-and-coming actress wife, Sharon Tate. Quentin Tarantino, the director of this film, mixed non-fiction with fiction, although the character of Rick Dalton is fictional, some say was based on Clint Eastwood. Clint and Rick were both successful Western stars. Clint Eastwood was the star of Rawhide, and Rick was the star of the fictional parallel Bounty Law. When the demand for Western actors died out, Rick had trouble finding work in Hollywood and was convinced to go to Italy and work making spaghetti westerns. This is also a mirror of the Clint Eastwood career. Cliff Booth's character, on the other hand, was a character based on Hal Needham, Burt Reynolds' stunt double and best friend. This film also shows a changing ideology in the society between boomers and hippies. The hippies in the movie are highly influenced by a nefarious character, Charles Manson. The hippies lived on a ranch that was once used to film westerns, the Spahn Ranch. This ranch is famous for being a real-life compound of Charles Manson and his followers. With 10 nominations, Once Upon a Time is one of the most nominated films of the year. These awards include Best Actor for Leonardo DiCaprio, Best Supporting Actor for Brad Pitt, Best Director Quentin Tarantino, and of course Best Picture. Once Upon a Time follows Tarantino's unique directing style by including flashbacks and a non-linear technique. As in many of Tarantino's movies, there is quite a bit of drinking. Our star Rick Dalton drinks quite a bit, but his drink of choice is a whiskey sour. We decided that this would be a great drink to make with our products. We got the recipe for whiskey sour from jamieoliver.com. Start by placing ice into a shaker. Then add 2 ounces of darker side. Darker side again, drinks like a bourbon, but it's an aged moonshine. One ounce of lemon juice. Half ounce of simple syrup. I don't have to tell you what that is, you already know. Half ounce of egg white. And now we shake for 20 seconds. Okay, that's nice and cold. We pour it into our rocks glass, old-fashioned glass, into a glass. Garnish with a maraschino cherry. Stir. And an orange slice. There you go. It's not as sour as you'd expect it to be. Simple sugar, I think, helps with that, but you really do get the whiskey, the smokiness out of the whiskey. Cheers. That's delicious. That's really good. Well, that wraps up this episode of Last Straw Drinks Local Oscar Edition. That wraps up this episode of Last Straw Drinks Local Oscar Edition, and that wraps up this week's special series 2020 Oscar candidates. We hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun. Be sure to join us next Friday when we return to our regular schedule, where we try our hand at various cocktails inspired by iconic movies and television. From the entire Last Straw family, this is Don saying, thanks for watching. Be sure to follow us across social media, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to the channel and give it a like. Always remember, drink locally, but drink responsibly. Oh, I didn't see the butt. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know. Well, I didn't realize that you didn't think I knew what .com was.
I tried to spell.
Who changed that? Okay, don't do that.